This is the closest MVP race that we have seen in a while. It's going to go down all the way to the last game of the season.
Through it. Finds MacKinnon. High slot. Nathan MacKinnon shoots. Scores!
There are many factors to consider to determine who will be the MVP of this season. We already know that the frontrunners of this MVP race are MacKinnon, McDavid, and Kucherov.
One-timer. Kucherov scores!
And we should also consider Matthews because of his incredible goal-scoring pace throughout the entire season.
Back to Marner. Scores! Game tied. 4.8 to go. Nugent Hopkins. Speaking about one pass. McDavid cuts in. Waits. Tucks it home. Connor McDavid. A virtuoso. Game-tying goal. McKinnon scores!
An honorable mention could be Quinn Hughes because of his ability to be a game changer as a D-man.
Quinn Hughes to win the game. Scores!
The first thing that we need to consider and to compare is their individual stats.
Point hangs on. He's got Kucherov in front. They score!
Kucherov and McKinnon have been going back and forth between first and second for the most points in the NHL.
McKinnon scores! One-timer on the goal post and in.
But now recently McDavid has closed the gap. And he still has games in hand to play.
Out against this man, Connor McDavid to the net, scores! Brilliantly drawing it back to his forehand.
And of course that we need to consider that Matthews is leading the NHL in goals and is on pace for over 65 goals this season.
Tavares gives it back in front, scores! Are you watching this? There's Taves dropping it back off for McKinnon. McKinnon cross-ice pass, score! The streaks continue as McKinnon sets up Drouin. Dig it out of the corner. Back to the point! Brayden Point!
Because there's a big gap in points between Matthews and the other three, I think Matthews is the fourth option for MVP.
McKinnon's got a breakaway to win it in overtime. He scores! Nathan MacKinnon! McDavid a steal down the middle. Dish! Hyman hat-trick!
Consistency is another important factor in this MVP race. And as of right now, I think McKinnon gets the edge in that.
Cross for McKinnon! He scores!
McKinnon's 35-game home point streak was incredible. And McKinnon became the first player in NHL history to get two different 19-game point streaks in the same season.
Score!
This is a level of consistency that Kucherov and McDavid have not been able to match.
McKinnon, he's racing for the loose puck. 3 to go in overtime. In front! Score!
The next thing that we need to consider is their overall impact on their team's success.
Rantanen tries to get a throw. McKinnon scores! Kucherov scores! He's done it again!
Kucherov has played a huge role in putting the Tampa Bay Lightning in a playoff spot. Without Kucherov, I don't think the Lightning would have made the playoffs.
Kucherov back and forth across Stamkos. Score!
After a very slow start to the season by the Oilers, McDavid completely turned their season around.
David, beautiful spin move. Redirection home by Evander Kane.
McDavid has played a big role in the Oilers establishing themselves as a playoff team once again. McKinnon has put the Colorado Avalanche in the race to compete for the President's Trophy.
Down the left wing this time. McKinnon, forehand, save, score!
Right now, the Avalanche are one of the top 7 best teams in the NHL.
McKinnon one-timer, score! Breakaway, Connor McDavid, in on Thompson, backhander, score!
The next part of this debate that we need to look at is how strong these teams are around them.
Poke free by Kane, and now McDavid, what a spin, the recovery, the shot to score! Connor McDavid! It's not real! And forward Byram with his first. Puck into the circle, shot, score! Goes across to Kucherov, scores! What a shot by Nikita Kucherov!
I think that McKinnon has the best team situation around him.
Kane's replaced him, McKinnon with a dart move, score!
But McKinnon does do a great job in leading his team to raise their standards. His great chemistry with Makar and Rantanen has contributed to his success.
Mikko back to Kale. McKinnon one-timer, score!
And of course McDavid has Draisaitl.
And back to Connor McDavid. Edmonton seeking victory. McDavid around McAvoy. Dishes off one-timer. Score! Leon Draisaitl. David down the one-timer. Draisaitl shoots and scores.
Last season, Draisaitl was considered as the second best player in the NHL. Their chemistry together has been a big part of McDavid's success.
He scores! Connor McDavid wins it in overtime.
At one point this season, McDavid wasn't even considered in this MVP race.
Kenny turns it back and scores! They'll angle it. Kucherov, he turns and scores. Connor McDavid in on Thompson. Backhander score!
It was just a back and forth race between MacKinnon and Kucherov.
To MacKinnon. Holes, looks. Dable shoots and scores! Back to MacKinnon, one-timer. Score!
I think that Kucherov has the toughest situation out of these three.
Here come the Lightning. Kucherov, he's got point. Kucherov in. Score!
It's crazy that there's a 43-point gap between Kucherov and Brayden Point.
Instead of the cross, oh, they score! They've tied the game!
This is why Kucherov is by far the most dominant on his team in this race. But it is very impressive that McDavid has helped elevate Hyman's game to become a 50-goal scorer.
Draisaitl, that is rematch scores from Connor McDavid. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, McDavid towards the net, sharp angle shot, and in game number 600 of his NHL career. The clear to center, Nugent-Hopkins rolls it in for McDavid, back in front, Nugent-Hopkins scores the tying goal.
Near side for Kucherov, Stamkos with a shot, scores!
In the second period, and now a deflection by Hyman from McDavid.
If McDavid does get over 100 assists this season, that could push him over Kucherov and MacKinnon.
Give and go, Kucherov to the net, across, scores!
McDavid rolling toward the net, broken up, backdoor Nugent-Hopkins.
Kucherov up the ice with point, Kucherov scores!
Here comes MacKinnon surveying, sends it down deep, he scores!
Fired ahead, Val gives it up, MacKinnon on the breakaway, and shoots and scores!
There's honestly no bad choice out of the three of them to win MVP.
They score! Nikita Kucherov!
Tate back to MacKinnon, will he shoot this time? No, reflected, score! Mikko Rantanen!
Get it back. McDavid and Draisaitl together, one-timer, and Draisaitl scores!
There are so many valid points that you can make for all three of them.
It's a pass in front, they score!
2, McDavid with Hyman. Looking, McDavid, hand fell down, shot, score!
I think that these final 10 games is actually going to decide who's going to win it.
By Sergachev. And now Kucherov trying to pull away. Nikita Kucherov up the middle, one-on-one with CC. Scores!
Out to MacKinnon, fake the one-timer, wrist shot, he scores!
And his stick came flying out of his hands. Whitecloud gave it back to him. He's still scrambling. They score!
On a turnover by Letang, wrist shot, score! Connor McDavid! Came dangerously close to too many men. Snatched away, McDavid makes a move! Tucks it home for the equalizer!
Whoever gets both more individual success and team success is going to win it.
Another one-timer, and his stick blows up in front, shot, score!
Cut it back, McDavid, beautiful pass, backhand score! Zach Hyman! What a look from Connor McDavid!
Wide by Drouin. Back it comes to MacKinnon, Sanheim is out of the box. Rantanen one-timer, he scored!
It would be nice to see MacKinnon win his first Hart Trophy, but of course this could go either way.
And this is Wood again. Gives it up for MacKinnon. He'll burst down the slot, shoot, and scores! Nathan MacKinnon!
Kucherov again. Hedman back to Kucherov. He's in, back to Hedman. Scores!
McDavid dishes, one-timer, score!
And now here's a chance for the quarterback to Kucherov. Scores!
Cross-ice pass, shot, score!
If McDavid does take over the points lead and moves the Oilers up to the top 7, I think he could be the MVP.
Score! Connor McDavid!
With him, Habs on the attack to MacKinnon, backhander, he scores!
It's incredible that all of them are continuing to heat up at this point of the season. This is why it's a difficult choice to choose who's going to win MVP this season.
MacKinnon, high slot, look, shoots, and scores!
We are witnessing greatness with these players having these MVP performances. This Hart Trophy race will go down in the NHL history books.
What puck movement they got going on this one here. Stamkos! Score!
McDavid, cross-ice, one-timer, score! Leon Draisaitl, his third in 2 games.
Steven and Stamkos, quick shot! Score!
Matthew scores from a sure big goal.
This MVP race will for sure be a close race all the way to the end, but I think MacKinnon will win the Hart Trophy.
Cross, MacKinnon one-timer, he scores! Nathan MacKinnon does it again!
If you enjoyed this video, click the subscribe button.